Welcome, film enthusiasts, to a profound exploration of There Will Be Blood. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our cinematic explorations. Today, we dissect the plot, uncover archetypes, dive into the hero's journey, and reveal lesser-known facts about this cinematic gem. But first, let's meet the masterminds behind the camera. Directed by the brilliant Paul Thomas Anderson and written by Anderson himself, There Will Be Blood is a testament to his cinematic prowess. Known for his visionary storytelling, Anderson crafts a narrative that transcends conventional boundaries, pushing the audience to confront the complexities of human nature. Now a real fun fact, Paul Thomas Anderson dropped out of NYU's film school after just 2 days. Despite not completing formal film education, Anderson went on to become a highly acclaimed filmmaker, known for his unique storytelling and directorial style. His success in the film industry showcases that talent and passion can sometimes outweigh traditional education in the pursuit of creative endeavors. Paul Thomas Anderson's directing style is his affinity for long takes and intricate tracking shots in his films. Anderson is known for creating immersive and visually stunning sequences that unfold seamlessly without obvious cuts. This technique is prominently featured in movies like Boogie Nights, Magnolia, and There Will Be Blood. His use of long takes not only showcases technical mastery, but also enhances the storytelling by allowing the audience to be fully absorbed in the narrative without interruptions. In There Will Be Blood, the visual language is nothing short of extraordinary, thanks to the brilliant work of Robert Elswit, the film's cinematographer. Robert Elswit's cinematography in There Will Be Blood is a masterclass in visual storytelling. His collaboration with director Paul Thomas Anderson resulted in a cinematic experience that's as visually stunning as it is narratively powerful. Elswit's keen eye for detail transports us to the early 20th century, capturing the essence of the oil boom era with breathtaking authenticity. The vast landscapes, dimly lit interiors, and sweeping shots of the oil derricks all contribute to the film's immersive atmosphere. Every frame feels like a portal to a bygone time, immersing us in the harsh, unforgiving world that Daniel Plainview navigates. One cannot discuss Elswit's work without acknowledging his mastery of lighting. There Will Be Blood is a visual feast, with the play of light and shadow contributing to the film's intense and foreboding atmosphere. From the flickering glow of oil lamps to the harsh sunlight cutting through barren landscapes, Elswit's use of light becomes a character in itself, shaping the emotional tone of each scene. Elswit's framing and composition deserve special mention. The carefully composed shots, often with characters dwarfed by the vastness of their surroundings, evoke a sense of isolation and insignificance, mirroring the film's thematic elements, showcasing the film's visually striking compositions. The composition isn't just aesthetically pleasing, it's a narrative tool that communicates the characters' internal struggles and the epic scale of their ambitions. In the hands of Robert Elswit, the cinematography of There Will Be Blood becomes an integral part of the storytelling. Every frame is a visual poem, enhancing the narrative's emotional depth and immersing us in the tumultuous world of Daniel Plainview. Now, let's dissect the plot, exploring key stages in the hero's journey. Our journey begins with the call to adventure. Daniel Plainview, a rugged prospector, learns of vast oil deposits beneath the California soil. This revelation is not just a beckoning to wealth, but a seismic shift that will alter the course of his life. The call echoes with the promise of success, power, and the darkness that accompanies unbridled ambition. Daniel, however, doesn't embrace this call willingly. He grapples with the refusal of the call, wrestling with the moral dilemma of exploiting the land for personal gain. A real fun fact about Daniel Day-Lewis is that he is not only an accomplished actor, but also a skilled cobbler. During a break from acting, he reportedly pursued shoemaking as a hobby and even worked as a cobbler in Italy. Day-Lewis is known for his dedication to his craft, and this lesser-known skill adds an interesting layer to his diverse talents. Now, let's delve into the archetypal characters that populate this gripping tale. Our central figure, Daniel, embodies the anti-hero archetype. Driven by ambition and ruthlessness, he challenges traditional notions of heroism, taking us on a journey into the dark recesses of his character. Henry, initially a mentor to Daniel, transforms into a rival, adding layers of complexity to their relationship. This archetype amplifies the themes of betrayal and moral ambiguity. Eli, the charismatic preacher, serves as the shadow archetype, embodying the darker aspects of Daniel's own psyche. Their intense dynamic adds a psychological depth to the narrative. His internal conflict becomes a pivotal point, showcasing the fragility of morality in the face of insatiable ambition. Enter Henry, a figure who becomes both a mentor and a harbinger of betrayal. This alliance propels Daniel into the heart of the oil industry, yet it plants the seeds of distrust and deception. Henry becomes a catalyst, pushing Daniel further along the path of his own self-destruction. Crossing the threshold into the ruthless world of oil business, Daniel faces challenges that force him to confront his character and the compromises required for success. The threshold represents not just a physical entry, but a psychological descent into the darker facets of human nature. The journey is fraught with tests, allies, and enemies. As Daniel amasses wealth, he makes enemies, notably Eli Sunday, the charismatic preacher. These challenges and alliances intensify, creating a dynamic backdrop for the unfolding drama. The narrative escalates as Daniel approaches the inmost cave, a metaphorical descent into the abyss of his own soul. Betrayals and personal losses mount, challenging his very essence. The approach signifies a point of no return, where the character faces the darkest aspects of himself. The climax sees Daniel facing a personal ordeal, a culmination of external conflicts and internal struggles. The line between success and moral bankruptcy blurs, leading to a dramatic turning point that shakes the foundations of the character. Having emerged from the ordeal, Daniel reaps the rewards of his ruthless pursuits. Yet, success comes at a great cost. The road back is treacherous, laden with consequences that threaten to unravel everything he has built. The story reaches its zenith as Daniel experiences a spiritual resurrection, a moment of reckoning that forces him to confront the true nature of his desires and actions. It's a transformative phase, where the character emerges changed, though not necessarily redeemed. Films like The Wrestler, directed by Darren Aronofsky, and There Will Be Blood may seem worlds apart, but beneath the surface, they share compelling similarities that elevate them to cinematic brilliance. Let's start with the characters. In The Wrestler, we follow Randy the Ram Robinson, a once glorious wrestler grappling with the harsh realities of life outside the ring. Meanwhile, in There Will Be Blood, Daniel Plainview is a ruthless oil man consumed by ambition. Both characters are driven by an unrelenting pursuit of success, navigating the thin line between ambition and self-destruction. Wrestling with personal demons or battling the ruthless pursuit of wealth, these protagonists mirror each other in their relentless journeys. Another striking parallel lies in the theme of isolation. Randy the Ram finds himself isolated from the glitz and glamour of his wrestling heyday, grappling with the solitude of an ordinary life. Similarly, Daniel Plainview's pursuit of wealth alienates him from meaningful connections, creating a haunting sense of isolation. Whether in the quiet corners of a wrestling gym or the desolate landscapes of oil fields, both films explore the profound loneliness that accompanies their protagonists. Now, let's talk about sacrifice and redemption. In The Wrestler, Randy sacrifices his well-being for the love of the sport, seeking redemption in the ring. On the flip side, Daniel Plainview sacrifices morality for wealth, with redemption seemingly out of reach. Wrestling with inner demons or the moral consequences of ambition, these characters grapple with the complexities of redemption in ways that leave us breathless. From the pursuit of success to the haunting echoes of isolation. Now, here's a not well-known fact about There Will Be Blood. The film's striking cinematography, led by Robert Elswit, employed unconventional techniques, such as using natural light sources for many scenes. This added a raw and authentic aesthetic, enhancing the film's immersive experience. As we wrap up this exploration, remember that There Will Be Blood is not just a movie. It's a psychological journey into the depths of human ambition and morality. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time, keep watching, keep exploring, and keep loving cinema. Until our next cinematic adventure, happy watching.